Hello everyone. Just give me a minute. All right. I think I am live. All right. I think I'm live. Um, am I live or not? Okay. So let's start today's session. Uh, Hello everyone. Good evening. Good afternoon. Good morning. Whenever you're seeing this video. सबको नमस्ते. जय हिंद. जय भारत. Let's start today's session. Let me share my screen. Hopefully my screen is visible. Let me reload this page. First of all, I have to, yeah, anyways, I have to reload the page and setting will reset. It's fine. So, guys, let's see what is happening in silver. Although, the price of silver dropped significantly today, but we have to see that where the price is going on and what, according to our rules. Just give me a minute. I don't. Okay. Um, all right. So let's see what is happening on the daily time frame in silver. So silver is pretty much bearish for past couple of days actually. So this is a daily candle, and in daily candle you can see. Let me open the weekly candle as well so that you also got familiar what is happening on the weekly basis. On the weekly basis, you can see 4 months ago, market is in bullish mode, right? Back to back buying, nothing like it is crazy buying, guys. Okay. Now, what is happening? These buyers who bought here start after this crash. This is a crash, guys, happened on 26 Jan. This is a crash where from where the market never recovered actually. So these buyers who bought here have see these buyers, like although these buyers are 56 and their money almost doubled, more than double. So they started booking profits because these are big buyers, guys. Okay, on weekly basis, if the candle size is like this, that means these are institutional buyers or a big players who have lot of money, hell lot of money actually. Right, then if after this crash or some for some reason market crashed on 26th Jan, then from that day market never recovered like this, and it went in selling. So there is a huge chance that market will come to this price again. There's a huge chance. Why I'm saying this? Because market is oversaturated and overpumped from here, and this is pumping, guys. And after this is crazy crash, and after that market took a pullback although, but this from here market never recovered. Like, this is a good pullback, it should have lead to some new high, but this is where the war between um, Israel, US, and Iran happened on 2nd of March. And from that point of time, like today is 20 days of 20, more than 20 days of war, but market never recovered. Although like markets tried to recovering, but this war situation leads to global uncertainty and people start fearing. People didn't have money. Actually, the problem is the inflation is rising like hell lot in last 20 days, right? Crude oil is not available in the world because of global uncertainty, so crude oil prices is rising because there is no supply and demand is there. Of course there is a demand. People want crude oil for every purpose, right? From fuel to cooking, from in industries, everywhere fuel is needed. But there is limited supply of fuel, uh, crude oil in the world, and that leads to people to panic. Like, nobody see, people people invest in silver, gold when they have money. When they have money and when there is a peace, right? Then they invest in side by side. Okay, now let's start to purchase these things, right? But what is happening now is people didn't have. First and foremost important thing is people didn't have uh, peace at all. Like, uncertainty is extremely high. Like, anything is happening, no, and nobody knows when it will stop, when it will back to be normal again. No one knows. And if no one knows, then suddenly what will happen? uh, People will take out their money from market because people want to liquidate the money. See, you can't. The problem is, मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है, the problem क्या है? The problem is that if you have gold and silver, right, then what will happen? You can't give that metal to someone and expect something in return. This is barter system, right? That I am giving you something, you have to give me buck back. But as of now, nobody is trading, nobody is doing commerce in metals like silver, commodities like silver and gold. Why silver? Because everybody need cash to flow, to exchange, and the acceptable cash right now in the world is dollars, USD. If there's limited supply of USD, and if people have their money invested in gold and silver, then they will try to liquidate their money in the market. They will try to do the exchange of whatever they have, metal commodities, in because right now the price is good. They think that right now the price is 70 or whatever the price it is trading right now, so silver or gold. Then people will think, okay, now right now the price is high. If I sell now, then I will be profitable because I have bought at 50. Still there's a like 17 or say 80 or $20 or 20 points profit, then I can have it as a, right. I can have profit in my hand, and from that cash flow I can purchase anything as of required in today's time. If situation becomes normal, then only people starts buying gold and silver again. Then market will rise again. But right now, if the situation is not normal, then price will fall definitely, because people need cash flow, people need money, people need hard cash, that liquid cash to flow. And that's the reason market is going in selling aggressively for the past couple of 20 days, past couple of weeks. All right. So this is what is happening on a weekly time basis, and this is daily time frame candle, and you can see this market is extremely low and volatile. And on the although like on daily time frame, you can see the market is selling, but as you can see, this is where people starts buying again, or these sellers started booking their profit. Something is happening. So this take a pullback because anything can't go in the single direction forever. There must be a pullback. There must be a thought process behind what is happening in the market, or will it invite, or will it attract a big players like the institution buyers that comes in and try to punch there. Just give me a minute, guys. I just want to see that I am live or not. Jindagi. Yes, guys, I'm live. Zindagi. It is moving in a trend line channel. Let me see if there any. This is trend line, extend line. What is this extend line? Oh, nice. But I don't want it right now. I want something um, channel thing so that I can draw something. Yeah, that is true. To at 4 hours time frame, I can see a channel or lower trend line channel. Oh, sorry, upper trend line channel where market is taking rejection again and again as soon as it touches or uh, goes in or find itself in the channels. Then you can just see that again and again fall is coming, and right now market is almost there again. So we will see is it. So the upper one is from 4 hour time frame. This one is from 4 hour time frame, and we have to see that how the market is behaving right now. The price action is moving in higher highs, as you can see. Let me draw a trend line again. So at 5 15 minutes time frame, you can just see the market is moving in higher highs right now. So this is what I am seeing. Yep, I have to draw something. Let's see if this is a real trend line breakout. Although like market is extremely in bearish mode, and then we have to wait for this candle close and see how this will behave. All right, then we can have a trade in downside. Okay, let's analyze the market in Bitcoin. So at 4 hour time frame, you can see um, market is quite confused actually. So this is I have to draw a rectangle. So this is where sellers are present. Oh, one second, right? From here, market went in selling n number of times. Although like this is a breakout, but this didn't sustain, and market went again in the selling side. And this is the second time breakout. Market didn't sustain, went in, but it took a pullback, or buyers are interested, and they took the market. And this is the huge mm, trap, or you can just say that market didn't sustain in the upside as well, and market went in the downward side direction by this. All right. So right now it is taking rejection from here only. So the chances are, but I have to keep this trend line in mind as well, because from here the buying is coming again and again. Uh, yes. So I have to draw something like that, and and this buying came from this trend line only. And as you can see, from the trend line buying started, then it touched the selling zone. From here it touched the selling zone again. From here it touched the selling zone again, and market went uh, to this trend line, and it touched the selling zone again. Now we have to see that this selling zone is respected by this by price action or not, and if so, then there is a chance that market will touch this buying trend line again, and it will give another push in this selling zone. So overall, from the past couple of days, you can see there are buyers are also interested in taking the market in a direction, but the sellers, although like sellers is not that strong, because if the sellers are strong, then they can have push the market in extremely in the downward direction. But for some reason, the sellers are not that much strong, although like they are strong, they are strong enough to prevent buying, but they are not strong enough uh, to keep market dominating in the downward direction, because as you can see at a weekly time frame, market is extremely in selling. So these sellers are huge, but the pause is also there. This pause is preventing market to fall. This pause right now, market is at, it took a pullback, it made a attempt in the downward direction, but this pause is preventing the market. This is a consolidation phase and preventing the market in going in a downward direction. So anything can happen, though the possibility of market to come here at 52,000 is extremely high, extremely high. 50 more second to close this candle, and this is a good trendline breakout. We will take the advantage and punch the trade in the downward direction if it closes in the red candle. All right, so we can see this is huge rejection from from the market. Zindagi. Okay, it took a rejection. This is not good. So we have to avoid the selling setup. This is 707091. So I'm thinking to sell some quantity. Silver is setting up a trapping setup. Yeah, it trapped sellers here, and now it is hunting the stop loss of all the sellers, and it will definitely come till here. So I think we should avoid trade in silver. We can attempt a trade in Bitcoin, but we have to build with patience. To keep patience. Zindagi. Okay, a good pullback after this beautiful red candle. This is not expected, but market behaves like this only. It invites sellers and then it take a pullback of sellers. I don't know how long this pullback will last, but this is a if this is a healthy pullback, it will come to this EMA, and then market will try to make another setup in the selling direction because the psychology is like that. These sellers who are big sellers, if they are big sellers, then they find this in the discounted price. And the another psychology aspect is that market don't want small players like retailers to carry with them, carry along it, and it will try to flush out in the stop loss because they must have their stop loss somewhere here. They don't want, and the market will grab the liquidity in the other direction, and these big players jump in again. So this is how. All right. Though this is good rejection candle, but we can't trust it by just seeing it. We have to wait a little bit, 50 more seconds to close this candle. And yeah, but the candle is closing quite good. You have to wait. Right now, the setup is not according to us, because after this much of buying, there's low probability that market will crash directly. It will give some hints. It will pause. It will try to these buyers try to push the market again in the other direction. That might be the case. Mm-hmm. Tick tick boom. Okay, silver I think will trap sellers out there. And if it is a trap, guys, then I don't know. These sellers will panic if it is a trap. Uh, Bitcoin might give us a trade. Mm-hmm. Oh, crazy God. If this candle closes in full green candle, something up this trend line, then these sellers are trapped, guys. Can't do anything about that. One more minute to close this candle. Total trapping, guys. Total trapping. See, today Bitcoin and silver are resonating with each other. आंधियां कहीं नहीं, तुम है मेरे। अभी सेटअप नहीं बन रहा गाइस, अभी अपन को ऐसा ही देखना पड़ेगा, गोल्ड पे चलते हैं तब तक। लेट्स सी व्हाट गोल्ड इज ट्राइंग टू डू। Oh, gold is also in extremely selling situation, quite weak, तो हम इसमें ट्रेड कर सकते हैं। वाओ, 1 आवर कैंडल एक्सट्रीमली गुड। तो फिर सेलिंग क्यों नहीं आ रही गाइस? सेलिंग क्यों नहीं आ रही फिर? ओके, सो इन गोल्ड वी कैन सी that this is little bit of support zone here, so market is respecting the support zone. So if market is respecting the support zone, then I think we should also respect the support zone. What about silver guys? Silver is taking a pullback. BTC is also taking a pullback. Okay, silver, gold and BTC all are behaving like same. La 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 la. I want to ask a question that, hey, if silver, guys, silver breakout, silver just trapped these sellers out there. I didn't have that much courage to buy punch a buying order, though this is extremely good selling. But what convincing me is this buying pressure to punch the order in the upside. In silver, I will be bullish after this. So this is price 6893. Gold. I think gold will attempt another try in the downward direction. Let's see what Bitcoin says. The nearby support in Bitcoin is at this area. and still market is potentially 500 points away to test this area again. So possibility is quite high. What about gold? Gold is at what we can say. ओके, 1 मिनट 11 सेकेंड। टक टिक टक टक टिक टड़क टक टिक टड़क टिक टिक टड़क टिक टिंग चिंग 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 टिंग रा 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 रा। इसकी एक पत्ती कहाँ गई? जो पत्ती ब्रो। Oh wow. So okay, okay. All right. It is not meant to be taken out, but I did for some reason. And yeah, this is looking good. Okay, so I think we can punch a selling order in BTC. I don't know where I punched the selling order, bro. Let's see. 70311. So short position 70311 here, and my stop loss would be 110 points maybe. Yeah, let's do it like that. And my target is this small target. Ting, ting, ting. Ting, ting, ting. Ting, ting, ting. 2 more minutes to close this candle. I just punched out this trade because it took my stop loss. Don't do this, please. What is happening at silver? Gold. I sold it again. Same price. Cut the trade again. I think that's it for today, guys. That's it for today. We took two trades and both didn't work out for me. Basically, what I'm thinking is after this much of pullback and after this good red candle, I thought that market had the potential to give another downside move, but it also went in the downside, but it trapped me. Now I will not trade because I already reached my risk appetite, and there is no trade in gold and silver as well. So let's avoid. Wow, 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 wow. After flushing me out of the trade, this is where market flushed me out. Sorry, sorry, sorry. This is, yeah. After flushing me out here, market is moving in downward direction again. Isn't it crazy? के सब धोखा देते हैं गाइस. सी, धोखेबाज दुनिया है, धोखेबाज. I sold it again. क्या है यार. I sold it again. Let's see. Let me see. What is sold? 70199. So the selling price is 70199. Here. I will not take much stop loss in this, though it is moving against me. I just need a follow up candle. That's it. Come on, Bitcoin. Okay, I stopped out my stop loss. I don't know. Yeah, $353 loss today. That's it, guys. Psychology is not working against. Okay, what I can say. I took three trades, and in three or four trades, and in everyone I faced a loss. Although the market is in selling side, but I thought that it will touch this. What I'm doing wrong, I don't know. Such a beautiful red candle to take a risk on, and I took the risk. Market went down. Such a beautiful candle that I took risk. Market went down. Then took a stop loss. Then went down again. All right, guys, let's end this trading session. My psychology is not matching with the market, and I don't want to create more losses. Although, like I have, so the past 2 days are quite difficult. Like Friday, so we see that Friday we have incurred $434 loss. Today we incurred $353 loss. So the days are not going good, and yeah, this happens in trading. Only happens in trading, guys. All right. So on see you tomorrow. Bye bye.